Travis Banks versus the villain, Marty Scurll, and that is for the heavyweight championship.
Kid ducks the swing. Kick to the face came from nowhere, absolutely from nowhere. Gabriel Kidd, leg hook, and Kidd beats Bad Bones. And the backcracker from Roxy, she'll go for the cover on Story, and after that distraction, Roxy's your winner. But hang on a second, there is the row up, and Vader Scott just beat the women's champion. Travis Banks is in the middle of the ring, Banks is in the middle of the ring, and he taps, Scurll retains, unloaded. Primate has got Rowe, a powerbomb through the chairs on Raymond Rowe. Double foot stomp from Havoc.
No way.
The cover from Havoc, the cover. They've done it, they've done it, they've done it.
Here are your winners and new World Culture Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the team of Jimmy Havoc and Primate!
As the stars of WCPW are here one more time, our champion, Marty Scurll, the Young Bucks, so many more as well. Will Ospreay is here for the final time. We are loaded. Dave Bradshaw here at ringside with James R. Kennedy. And James, you can feel the atmosphere here in Manchester.
It's a night filled with memories, a night filled with emotion, and you better believe it, it's a night where Joe Hendry will make an impact. Mark my words, Dave Bradshaw.
The end of one chapter means the beginning of another. It all goes down tonight. Let's take it to the ring. Well, we're going to start things out here with four men who in the early history of Loaded had significant issues with each other. Many of those issues unresolved.
The following contest is a four-way elimination match. Coming to the ring at this time, participant number one from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing tonight at 214 pounds. This is Drake!
Drake, a man who was part of the first ever episode of Loaded, and he has been a thorn in the side of one of the other men in this match, Jay Lethal, for much of the past year and a half. Will Drake cause again problems for Lethal tonight?
Well, from day one in WCPW, Drake tried to use Jay Lethal as a stepping stone, and that's a huge stepping stone to try and use someone like Jay Lethal as one. But Drake has got under the skin of Lethal. Tonight is a huge opportunity for that man in the ring. Oh, listen to those sweet dulcet tones.
Well, here comes a man who arguably is responsible in part for Joe Hendry losing the WCPW title. It all happened, a chain of events begun by El Ligero losing the Magnificent 7 briefcase to Marty Scurll.
Making his way to the ring from Los Sancho, Mexico, and weighing tonight at 185 pounds, he is the prestigious Mexican sensation, El Ligero.
Well, speaking of people who have unfinished business with Jay Lethal, El Ligero has never managed to pin Jay Lethal or make him submit in WCPW history. That is a record that eats away at the Mexican sensation, and much like Drake has certain objectives tonight, one of El Ligero's, I'm sure, is to be the man who eliminates Jay Lethal in this fatal 4-way elimination.
Sounds to me like Mr. Lethal has to look over both shoulders tonight. Now think about what's at stake here. El Ligero just lost the Magnificent 7 briefcase, and yes, almost indirectly that caused the reign, the WCPW title reign of Joe Hendry to come to an end. However, opportunity knocks for El Ligero, and wait a minute now, El Ligero almost squaring up to my broadcast colleague Dave Bradshaw, who, well, you're not so brave when El Ligero is face to face, are you, Bradshaw?
El Ligero needs to focus his mind here, if you ask me, because he's not just got this fatal 4-way match on his hands tonight. There's arguably a bit of dissension in the ranks with your friends, the Prestige.
Well, I said at the top of the broadcast that Joe Hendry would make an impact. Joe Hendry has been on the warpath here in WCPW ever since he lost that WCPW title to Marty Scurll at Refuse to Lose. An irate and wounded ex-champion. The Prestige, as you rightly point out, Bradshaw, they are wounded too.
Here's a man who's been wounded by the Prestige on more than one occasion. Nonetheless, he's a former WCPW champion, a former general manager, and the leader of the Curve Crawlers.
The third competitor hails from First North Yorkshire, England, weighing tonight at 180 pounds, Martin Kirby.
Well, Martin Kirby, again, was involved in the first episode of Loaded, and in Kirby's case, arguably the main target for him here is El Ligero. Martin Kirby, in those first few weeks of WCPW, but also this year at Built to Destroy, has never defeated El Ligero here.
Well, think about the history in this match between all 4 participants. We're spoiling for a fight here on the final episode of WCPW Loaded. This could mean so much going forward into a new era, by the way.
Final piece of this 4-man puzzle, and what a final piece.
And introducing the 4th and final competitor in this 4-way elimination match from New Jersey, USA, winning tonight at 215 pounds, Jay Lethal.
Jay Lethal in his Ring of Honor t-shirt there. He was a former Ring of Honor world champion, the longest reigning Ring of Honor television champion of all time. And WCPW owes a great debt of gratitude to Jay Lethal. He was one of the first big international stars to come over to WCPW, and he defended the Ring of Honor world title right here on Loaded.
But, Jay Lethal, as we've already pointed out, must look over both his left and right shoulder at Drake and El Ligero. And don't you think for a minute that Martin Kirby won't strike if Lethal turns his back also.
So 4 men whose paths have interlocked on more than one occasion before. Very apt that these two can try and resolve their outstanding issues here on this final episode of Loaded.
Huge match here on Loaded. You talk about talent. Look at the 4 men inside this ring. How disrespectful, as if El Ligero wasn't hurting enough after losing the Magnificent 7 briefcase. Manchester rubbing it in to the prestigious Mexican sensation.
Yeah. Oh God, they're underway, look at this. Straight out of the gates. Kirby and Lethal unloading on their respective men who've caused them so much trouble.
No coincidence that Martin Kirby and El Ligero paired off. The same goes for Jay Lethal and Drake.
Drake, as you said, has been a thorn in the side of Jay Lethal for so much of WCPW history. And, they are right by our side here, Drake and Lethal. Meanwhile, El Ligero and Martin Kirby are fighting it out, but Lethal stomping a hole in the chest of Drake.
Jay Lethal looking to deal with the problem that is Drake early on in this 4-way elimination match.
And remember, the focus here is this is an elimination match. This is not like a normal fatal 4-way where you have to constantly have eyes on what the other 2 men in the match are doing, because in this case you don't need to break up any other pins or submissions. In fact, you want those to happen because you want as few opponents left in this match as possible. Jay Lethal kick to the side of the head of Martin Kirby. El Ligero is flying to the outside. Lethal on fire in the early going.
And Jay Lethal showing why he is considered pro wrestling royalty.
Lethal charges and lands on Kirby.
Well, Jay Lethal, he holds up one finger, and we're going to see it one more time.
Tribute to the Nature Boy from Lethal. Takes out Drake. This crowd are demanding, they want another.
Manchester wants more from Jay Lethal, and El Ligero doesn't look so stable on his feet.
Well, Lethal's happy to oblige. Ligero gets taken out, and Lethal landed awkwardly as well, but Lethal seems okay. The same cannot be said of the Mexican sensation.
And Jay Lethal certainly in command of this 4-way elimination match.
I guess just on their resumes alone, you'd assume Jay Lethal may indeed be the favourite here. He's certainly demonstrating that in the early going, but a long way to go. There might not be much time to go for El Ligero, though. If Lethal can land this from the top, Lethal will go for the double axe handle. Ligero counters.
Right into the breadbasket of Jay Lethal. Martin Kirby scampers back inside the ring.
Kirby, a leg into the face of Ligero. Now he has Lethal on his shoulders.
Takes Lethal for a spin.
Airplane spin from Kirby. Lethal getting dizzy, but Kirby must be as well. And Lethal falls to the outside. Kirby now being double teamed. It looks like a temporary alliance being formed by Drake and Ligero. Well, that didn't work. In fact, a double crucifix pin. We can eliminate both of them here. Kirby close to doing it.
Well, as you pointed out, Bradshaw, Jay Lethal does not have to worry about any pinfalls or submissions happening inside that ring. In fact, it's to his benefit.
Kirby sweeps the legs, and I think Lethal, in the end, kicked Ligero in the chest. Kirby doing a great job of turning all 3 of his opponents into weapons against each other.
Now Martin Kirby is feeling it.
Kirby lost to El Ligero right at the beginning of this WCPW story. A story that, by the way, is not ending with the end of Loaded. We are becoming Defiant Wrestling, launching in early December. December the 4th, We Are Defiant on pay-per-view. As Drake, hang on now, Drake has got got Kirby, who was trying to superplex Lethal.
Here comes El Ligero. Martin Kirby, Jay Lethal still perched ominously up high.
And now Drake has been dispatched. Ligero raking the back of Kirby. Lethal, though, is on the top. Ligero takes his legs out from under him.
And again, Lethal sent to the outside.
Meanwhile, Drake is on the apron here. Ligero distracted by the fans who are taunting him. Drake with a corkscrew heel kick. High angle suplex there on Kirby, lands right on the back of his head. Drake with a Northern Lights. Rolls through double foot stomp. Great stuff from Drake.
How can you not be impressed by what Drake has just managed to do in this match? Single-handedly taking full control.
Drake pleased with himself and spent a little too long being pleased with himself. He's been taken down. Here comes Ligero. Hang on a second. El Ligero maybe go for a lethal injection. There's a super kick. Deserved that for the disrespect he was showing Lethal there, but Lethal gets taken out as well, and all four men are down.
Never mind the lethal injection. Jay Lethal we almost saw a decapitation. Martin Kirby with that huge kick, and it even hurt the leg of Kirby. All four men down on the canvas.
Crowd here firmly behind Jay Lethal.
Again, Bradshaw, one fall is not enough. This is elimination style, and this could go on for a very, very long time.
You know, I say they're behind Lethal. You can actually hear a pretty loud contingent of curb crawlers as well.
They're crawling all right.
What does that mean? Does it mean anything? Attempt to the enziguri from Kirby.
Oh, this could mean something.
Lethal. I saw a tribute to Ric Flair a little earlier, and now the ultimate tribute, the figure four.
Oh, wait a minute.
Drake trying to come in. Drake's been put in a crossface. Lethal multitasking.
And El Ligero now back to his feet.
What is he doing? Ligero can't decide who to hit.
Well, El Ligero just can sit back and watch as these men eliminate one another.
Oh, Ligero's been caught up. Oh, Ligero caught by Kirby. And oh my goodness. With a 2 count only.
Oh, what a coming together. And again.
Losing my voice, I've only just started here.
Oh, kick to the midsection.
Lethal will go for the lethal injection a second time. Then the full Nelson up into the German suplex, the bridge from Drake. Oh. Lethal gets out at 2.
So close. Now what a shock it would be to see Jay Lethal eliminated first in this 4-way match. It almost happened.
Drake and Lethal one-on-one, and we've seen Drake get involved in Jay Lethal's business so many times. Here comes Lethal. Lethal injection! The lethal injection from Jay Lethal on Drake. The cover, and Drake is the first man eliminated.
Drake has been eliminated.
Oh, Ligero, the roll-up on Lethal. The roll-up on Lethal.
Jay Lethal has been eliminated.
Kirby says he's going for the Sable Bomb. He gets it on Ligero. And he didn't.
Wow! I said just a few moments ago that this match could go on for a very long time. Some rapid-fire eliminations.
Well, that's got to be good news for El Ligero. He's finally now got a pinfall over Jay Lethal.
Yeah, but there might be some bad news. Martin Kirby calling for it.
Well, it's been hit once in WCPW history. It'll be an apt time to hit a second one.
Oh, El Ligero back to his feet.
Ligero charges at Kirby, who leapfrogs him. Now on the shoulders of El Ligero. Discus forearm smash there from Ligero. Kick to the back of the head.
Think about the history between Martin Kirby and El Ligero. How fitting on the final episode of Loaded that this match would come down to these two men.
And again, Martin Kirby has never defeated El Ligero. At least not one-on-one, as El Ligero finds himself one-on-one here. with Kirby and looking to once again defeat him. Oh, come on.
A little Mexican twist on the Zoidberg elbow.
Oh, he's lost his balance. El Ligero, not quite as adept at the Zoidberg elbow apparently as Kirby. Ligero misses the elbow. Kirby will take a run up. Kirby, shoulder into the midsection with authority, rolls through, picks him up, drops him down. The suplex, the cover, the leg hook, and Martin Kirby gets 2 3/4.
2 7/8 unloaded. I think Martin Kirby believed that he had the job done. It's come down to Kirby and Ligero.
Well, what's it going to take for Martin Kirby to finally get a victory over El Ligero? Maybe it'll take another Sable Bomb. Is that what he's trying for? No, he's going for that front face lock. So what he's looking for, but Ligero...
He didn't get it, whatever it was.
Drops him face first across the knee. And Kirby's jaw landing hard on the shoulder of Ligero.
Quite literally stunned Martin Kirby. El Ligero now rises to his feet, and look at the cockiness of El Ligero.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's been a regular feature of El Ligero's personality in the past few months since he joined the Prestige.
He's calling for Martin Kirby to get back to his feet.
You know, what a difference the passage of time makes. When these two first competed here, El Ligero was the crowd favorite. Martin Kirby was being booed out of the building. A role reversal here has happened over time.
What a difference a year makes.
El Ligero slapping at the head, and now kicking. Such arrogance. What a thoroughly dislikable human being.
Yeah, you're right. Martin Kirby is that, but look at this.
About Kirby, was I? talking about Ligero.
Oh, come on now. Don't be silly. El Ligero is showing why he's one of the best this country has ever produced.
Kirby's going toe-to-toe with him here. Takes it down. I think he took him down by the horns. Kirby! Facebuster, Sable Bomb. Can he get it? Ligero counters. Hooks him up. Kirby escapes again. Ligero wives to that. Kirby hit it anyway. He'll try for the Sable Bomb again. Relentless. This time he hits it. Kirby. He'll try a second. A second Sable Bomb. Picks him up, drops him down. El Ligero defeated by Martin Kirby.
El Ligero has been eliminated. Therefore, the winner of the match, Martin Kirby.
El Ligero finally defeated by Martin Kirby in this excellent Fatal 4-Way elimination match to open up the last episode of Loaded. A sweet, sweet victory in the end for the leader of the Curb Crawlers.
Martin Kirby has had one hell of a journey in WCPW. He's been WCPW champion. He's been general manager. Now he has a victory over El Ligero to boast about on the final edition of Loaded. Martin Kirby, your winner.
Well, Martin Kirby victorious. Coming up next, we're going to hear from our general manager, Stu Bennett.
I am Defiant. I am Defiant. I am Defiant. Defiant. I am Defiant. I am Defiant. I am the villain. We are Defiant.